What's up? Oh no, they're flying away! Hi, it's Maya. Today I am going to tell a story about the time I did laundry and literally everything went wrong. Let's begin. It was a Sunday, which isn't that unordinary. There's like 52 of those in a year. And I decided I was gonna do some laundry, which actually is unusual because I don't like to do laundry and I never do laundry. So I was there in my dorm room and I was like, today will be a productive day and I will get a lot done and it's all gonna come together and I'm just gonna be the most organized, put together person on the planet. And yes, and okay, this needs a little bit of context. So for someone who doesn't like to do laundry, I love laundry rooms. They smell so good, and I am like at my best when I am in a laundry room and they smell good and I can just sit there and it's warm and cozy and I can get homework done and it's so nice. And I just love laundry rooms. It's just, I love laundry rooms. Like if I could live in a laundry room without that being weird because people were doing laundry, I would live in a laundry room there. Anyway, so last year when I lived super close to my laundry room, I would do a lot of homework in my laundry room. But this particular day I hadn't done laundry in a really long time, so I was like, okay, I have to do 2 loads of laundry, which means I'm not going to be taking my homework down the first time I go down to get laundry. I'm just gonna take my laundry down and then I'll come back and get my homework and more laundry and then take that down. Anyway, so normally in my laundry basket there is a computer, keys, my phone, and a charger if I need it. And then also laundry and my detergent. So I would usually pick that up and take it down and then yeah, whatever. So today, because I wasn't taking my homework with me to do laundry for this first load, I didn't pack I didn't think to pack that stuff. So I just put my laundry in and grabbed the detergent and went downstairs and loaded the laundry and was all like, laundry! And I got it and I put the little Tide Pods in and I was all stoked and I was like, yes, finally. And I walked back upstairs holding my empty laundry basket and I was like, yeah, I am the hero of the laundry. And I get to my door and I realize because I didn't pack my homework, I also didn't pack the rest of the stuff on my list, which means I didn't pack my keys or my phone. I was keys and phoneless. I had nothing at all. So I was like, what? Okay, that stinks. I'll just knock on my door till someone lets me in. So I'm there outside of my dorm room. It's like apartment style, so there's other people, but they're in different rooms. And they're all farther from the door than I ever was. So I was usually the person to answer the door. And plus, I wasn't even sure anyone was there this morning. So I was just like, hello? But I'm also like super shy and didn't want to wake anyone up. Even though I needed to get inside and they could go back to sleep. But I was like, hello? Please let me in. And so, of course, nobody answered. I don't even know if they were there or not, or if they'd left and, like, I don't know, gone somewhere. Decided not to live with me anymore. Anyway, so I was like, well, that's useless. Goodbye. And so I was like, okay, now I can make a decision. I can go knock on my RA's door, but I'm pretty sure he's not the RA on duty. Or I can go and get a spare key from the building down the street. So like my dorm room building was here, and then like the building where they had like spare keys and stuff, if you locked your keys in your room, like I locked my keys in the room, was down here. So you had to walk down the street. It's only like a football field, but you had to walk down the street and get your stuff from the building. So I was like, okay, whatever. Then I looked down. I didn't have any shoes on because I was just doing laundry. That's all. Laundry doesn't need shoes. No. So I go and I'm there and I sit at the door that leads to the great big outside world where I can go get my keys for just a second, and I'm still holding my laundry basket. It's green and cool. I actually have it right up there. And I'm like, okay, here goes nothing. This is the right decision. So I open the door and I step outside and I watched the door close behind me, and now I am not only locked out of my room, but also out of my building. Because as soon as I take a step outside, I don't have the keys to get in the building. So my only hope is that this other building has my spare keys. So I walk down the sidewalk, and I have never noticed just how many little pebbles there are on a sidewalk till I'm walking down and trying to avoid them with my bare feet. And so I managed to avoid all the pebbles without too much disasters, and I get to the steps of this other building. And for some reason, someone decided that it would be a good idea to make the steps of this other building covered in bumpy, pointy pebbles. That was not a good idea, because I had to walk up those pointy pebbles with my super soft baby bare feet, and it hurt, and I was sad, and I clawed my way up those 3 stairs of excruciating pain, almost Lego-esque pain, and I finally got to the top, and I reached for the door, and I pulled on the handle, and it was locked. The building is not open on Sundays. So then I panicked a little bit, and I really fast went down the steps, trying not to die. And I stood there and I was like, what the heck am I gonna do? So, there's this other building, and it is like the 24/7, all 7 days, thank you, help desk. And I was like, maybe they'll have a set of keys I can get. So I had to cross a street, not gonna die, still holding my laundry basket, no shoes, cross the street, walk another football field to another building where I walk in and the lady's like, sup? And I'm like hiding the laundry basket as I talk to her because this is really awkward. And I'm like, hey, I'm really glad you can't see my feet right now. I don't have any shoes on. How's it going? And she's like, good, what do you need? And I'm like, I locked myself out of my building. And she's like, okay, which one is it? And so she's thinking it's like one of the ones she's in charge of, and I'm like, actually, it's over there across this giant field of grass. And she's like, oh, we don't have keys for that. And I'm like, oh, I don't have my phone. I locked my phone in my room. I can't call my RA. What do I do? And she's like, I'll call your RA. So she gets on the phone and she dials up and she's like, hello? Hello? Oh, good morning. Yeah, so I have one of your students here. She's in building whatever and on floor whatever. Oh, yeah, that's her. That's one of her. Yep, that's her. Okay, great. All right, sounds good. And she hangs up and she goes, I think I woke him up. She was like, okay. So I told him where you were. Okay, so he's gonna help you get inside. He's got keys and whatever, and he's got the master key. So just go meet him at your building. The thing is that she does not understand. My building has literally 3 doors to get into it. And so now we're done talking, but she hasn't told me which door he's gonna be at. So I walk through this maze of buildings to get to this big green field that takes like 5 minutes to get across. And then like in the swamplands, because the sprinklers were on and my feet are squishing into the ground, and I'm like, please, I just have to make it through. And I turn into Bear Grylls' female version, and by the time I get over there, I'm covered in mud and ready to attack any wildebeest that thinks it's brave enough. Still holding on to my laundry basket. And I get there and I'm like, okay, these stairs are closest, but he might be at those stairs. So I walk up the stairs, no sign of my RA, none. And I'm like, okay, that's cool, he's just at the other stairs, I'll go over there. So I walk down the stairs, walk around the building, walk up the other stairs, and I look through the window and I see him turn to go to the other stairs. Because he had been at these stairs, walked, and was going to the other stairs, and I was like, ah, crud. And so I was like pounding on the thing, and he didn't hear me, so I like went down. I was like downstairs like as fast as I could go, because I was just like and I like get down to the bottom of the stairs, and I look up, and there's my RA, and he's looking right at me, and he's like, "Hey!" And I'm like, "Hey!" And he's like, "Are you locked out?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm locked out." And he was like, "Yeah, okay. How's your morning going?" And I was like, "It's been pretty crazy. I'm holding a laundry basket barefoot without a phone or keys, but you know, pretty good. I'm very productive, I guess." So we walk up, he lets me in. I feel the sweet sensation of carpet on my poor little tootsies. He lets me back into my room, and the first thing I do is grab my keys and hold them close. And I say, "Thank you, sir. Thank you for everything." And he's just like, "Yeah, goodbye. I'll see you at the next lawn meeting." And he leaves, and then I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, "Yeah." And then I realize it's been an hour since this whole ordeal started, which means my clothes are done. So I re-pick up my laundry basket, clutch my keys with a never-ending grip, grab my phone, and walk down the stairs and load my laundry into the dryer, and then walk back up the stairs. Alright, I think the moral of the story today is that it's not my fault that I don't get things done. I really try. I wake up early, and I get my laundry detergent out, and I go to the best place in the world. And still, I can't get things done because the universe just hates me. Alright guys, that's it for today's vlog episode thing-majig. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If something crazy like this has happened to you, where you're just trying to do something simple and then suddenly the world just exploded, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I would love to hear them. I think these are like the greatest stories. Yeah. If you really liked it, go ahead and subscribe for more contents kind of like this. If you want to see more vlog stories, let me know. If you want to see more sketches and they're like, "Dude, this is lame," make more funny sketches, let me know. And yeah, and I'm so excited to see you next Tuesday. Tuesday. It's also a peace sign. I'm getting man skills. Oh yeah, I'm wearing this because it's Halloween. What? I gotta go get changed into my Princess Leia jig. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you all around on Tuesday. Go ahead and give it a like, subscribe. If you can figure out a way to send me a little dance, I'd love to see it. Bye.